I think we're back now. I hope we're back. Hi, everybody. I don't know what happened. We're back. Did my pun kill the stream? What was the last thing everybody heard?
Everyone say yes.
No. Was it the matchbox that had a koala on it that said quality matches? Was it my fault? What was the last thing you guys heard? I hope that wasn't it.
Oh,
that was a real good pun, though. That was such a good pun.
I hope it was.
I'm a little proud of myself. I'm not even gonna lie.
It's pretty good. Pretty good.
You just like
pretty good. I assume it was
Mike.
I'll say it was either that or when I said power word cancel.
Power word cancel. That shows. Didn't hear that part until now. Oh no, they didn't even get my pun. I didn't kill it. Literally killed it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So there was an adorable matchbox that said quality matches with a koala on it.
The bartender slid across the box of matches to light cigarettes in it.
Yes.
And quality.
Lena and Hayden are having a smoke together.
They're having a smoke and a little chat. We're back now, yay. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. I don't know what happened.
Hello. I'm doing all right. One more, please. Same as usual. How are you doing?
Good. I think I probably owe you a little bit of an apology. Don't let it go to your head. But, belittling your concerns a little bit, making light of it.
Oh, yes. I mean,
be perfectly
can
honest,
be
I
easy
was just trying to write it off because I didn't want to be nervous.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with showing nervousness after what we did at the pull-up through in New York. Everything just kind of threw me to a stupor after we saw that guy, the artist, I forget his name, get shoved into that car. Everything was so real then.
I know. It's very strange, and I'm not going to let that stop me. We're going to Antarctica one way or another.
Indeed, and we shouldn't let that stop us from having fun. Not at all. Tommy,
Right.
I never got a chance to hear what you did, apart from the press conference, but not more in detail. And don't worry, the apology's not going to go into my head. The persona I like to put on for the cameras is something I enjoy. It's a long time coming.
Fancy yourself an actor one of these days?
Well, I don't know about that. But I could see myself in that role.
Yeah, I should introduce you to my sister. She's an actress.
Oh, really? Anything I've seen her in?
Probably a movie here or there. We haven't spoken in a long time.
Weeks at sea, and that's the first I'm hearing of it. This sabotage thing has really just thrown us all in a loop.
Right, well, she went and, made something of herself out there in Hollywood, and the pretty one. I was the smart one, I suppose. Nobody likes a smart girl.
What are you talking about? I mean, don't know what you're saying about pretty one, or easy on your eyes more than anything else, and smart. Please. Well, why do you think I came to you more than anyone else to find out what that vial was? I respect your opinion.
Well, that's nice to hear. Thank you.
Of course. It's not easy being, and he kind of points to himself, because, he's my complexion. Grew up in London, flying planes. It's a tough road, but I can understand more than most.
I imagine you had a bit of an uphill climb yourself.
Yes, they said the winds weren't always blowing in my favor.
Well, you've certainly done well for yourself in spite of it all, so I'm hoping to do so myself with this expedition.
Of course. And Let's just make a little wager, shall we? After tonight, I don't want to be hearing you putting yourself down. You're a valuable member of the team. We all have our great talents.
It's very sweet of you, Hayden. And, cheers, I think, to, us making a name for ourselves here.
Indeed.
In a good
But
way.
let's not drink to this. Night's young. And I'll, hold out my hand.
Oh, all right. You've convinced me.
She taps out the cigarette and we'll get up. And we'll dance.
Awesome.
50 styles, finger pointing.
Lois is thrilled.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's probably not something Lois has ever seen Lena do. She's not like a dancer.
Lois for sure squeals and like yells way too loudly when she gets over there, like, "You are coming to dance!"
Lois, you are going to have the worst headache in the morning.
I'm fine. The music is great.
And she's yelling at you in between spins.
Yeah, it's a good live band that's playing. They're like on it. Yeah. Baxter, you drank, you finish your drink at the bar, and the bartender's like, "What, you want another? Or do you want a rice steaks?" And he puts up the jar looking thing again.
Baxter just does a quakes the room. Room's not spinning.
Mm-hmm.
Just be safe. Just another 6.
Right. And as he's getting ready to pour this, you see a lady kind of sidle up next to you, Baxter. She's got trousers on, boots. She's got her like a plaid shirt. It's kind of tied at the waist, sleeves rolled up. She's like, "Crikey, a lad like you do in a place like this."
Howdy.
Good day. Good night, rather.
I guess I do stand out, don't I?
A little bit. Tell you're not from around here.
Nope.
You want to do a shot of that with me? Points over at the snake liquor.
Well, my father once said you never deny any request from a pretty lady.
All right then. I'll be 2, Joel. He's like, all right. He'll pour out 2 shots for each of you, or 1 for each of you. 2 shots total. Right. So what's the occasion of being down here in Australia?
On an expedition.
Really? Going to the outback then?
Oh, worse.
Oh, what's worse than the outback?
More south. And then that's when
Well,
I
you
down the
would say-
shot.
Yeah, she'll kind of be surprised. She'll down it with you. Antarctica then. Well, that's exciting.
Certainly.
Yeah, it's still got that slow burn, but this time when you take just the shot, it like instead of just going down your throat, you feel it like throughout your whole body. I mean, Antarctica. Well, crikey. It's quite a ways down there. You must be a real tough guy. She kind of like give you a slap on the shoulder. Going all the way down there.
Should have warned me. But yes, we're heading down that way.
Right, well, suppose you won't be landlocked for long. Fancy dance?
How can I decline?
Right, she'll drag you out onto the dance floor.
If it was a stronger drink, it would be literally dragging.
She's definitely leading.
Yeah!
Drags you out there. And, Sebastian, what is Sebastian doing now? He's had a couple drinks in.
Yeah, I think now that he's a couple drinks in, he'll kind of be nursing another whiskey, and he'll kind of be leaning on the counter slightly and just watching the rest of them sort of dancing and seeing, Lena get dragged in by Hayden and kind of just enjoying the sight and sort of observing and just taking his drink and having a good pensive think to himself.
Okay. The bartender, he'll see you kind of nursing your whiskey, and he's like, "I'll get you another." He's slowing down.
2, a double, in fact, would do.
Right.
I think I need to have more, he says and smiles a little bit. It's been a while since I've had a drink.
Right. He'll pour you a double. He'll grab like the top shelf whiskey, pour it down for you. As you lot are being behaved for now. And you've been tipping pretty generously with the drink so far. He'll get you the good whiskey. Pour you a double. So,
Take it.
the occasion you're all being down here.
Oh, we're actually on a very important expedition to the Antarctic, nonetheless. You've probably heard of it.
Yeah, I've heard a thing or two on the radio. You don't look terribly enthused about it.
Yes.
Anything you need to get off your chest, bartender? Kind of like a psychiatrist of sorts, you could say.
He says as he takes a very deep drink and sort of just slams the empty cup down slightly. Another, if that's possible.
Yeah, that one's very smooth. He's like, right.
Thank you.
Just seem to
not
be
much.
not partying as hard as your friends were.
Well, it's different. It's been a while since I've been at any occasion like this, or a place with live music and dancing and drinking, especially the drinking. Days and kind of smiles a bit as he takes another sip. It's been a rough few years.
I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully, like your expedition might be a turning point in your life.
Hopefully
It's
so.
for the better.
We can hope. He takes another sip, and I need to go there. There's some unfinished business I need to deal with. Closure and all that.
Right.
We'll drink that.
Completely understand that.
He takes another drink.
Thank you. I take pride in my work, and he's just... Yes.
I can tell, and it's good work. Working bartending is good. When I was a younger man, I worked in a few bars myself. So I was studying, actually, psychology.
Oh. Well, pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too. I'm Sebastian Wintercroft.
My name is Albert.
Albert. Strong name. Very strong name.
I mean, I'm just named after some actor she liked.
I mean, there are a few, yes, he says, and kind of smiles a little bit at him. How about I buy you a drink in for after your shift?
Unnecessary, but greatly appreciated.
It's fine if you just take the tip. He says and just takes another drink. I understand how it is.
He'll just nod. He'll kind of, he'll move over. He can see that you're kind of chill, and so he'll just kind of, throw a pack of cigarettes in an ashtray over there with a pack of quality matches, in case you need a light with all that drinking.
Yeah, he takes a look at it and lights one up and is like, this is adorable.
Oh, yeah, thanks. A great souvenirs.
Definitely.
Oh, man. You get a pretty gulp.
Understandably so.
You either get a groan or a giggle, and it just amuses me. You tell a lot about a person whether they groan or giggle when they see you.
Oh, of course you can, he says and nods. I think I'll keep this. Yeah. I didn't bring matches, but I brought a bulk of cigarettes. It was very much an oversight by myself.
I'll throw another box.
He takes the other box and we'll kind of put them away. Thank you. And it's been delightful talking to you.
So, you guys have a delightful evening of dancing and drinking. Some of you drinking a bit more heavily than others. Baxter, this lady has introduced herself to you as Sheila. And Sheila, she's like, so, place is getting kind of boring. You wanna go someplace else?
Why not?
Right. She'll lead you out the side door, actually. Like, door. And she'll take you down to Chinatown.
Where I was warned.
All right.
Hey!
Like, alright, my place isn't too far from here, but we've got an opium den or cockfighting. What's in the mood for?
I cannot be curious about the cockfighting if I can't help to admit.
Alright, let's go. Hope you got some money for betting. And she takes you down like a series of back alleys into like some like area that's been like cleared. And there's like a little like chicken wire pen around, and you see there's a bunch of people around with like roosters like in little like basket cages that they've brought to have fight each other, and there's bets going on. Willy and Nilly, she gets a couple nods from people as she comes in. She obviously comes here often. And she's like, alright, she explains to you like some of the good like repeat winners, and she's like, don't bet on anyone from that guy. He's a terrible trainer. You want to get bet on one of his bets. And I would like you to make me a luck roll. See if you can bet on the right rooster.
Oh yay! I just wanted to comment. It's just like, you know, like I know Baxter's like, yeah, but as a player, it's just like, oh no. Alright.
3?
Alright, luck is 55, yes!
Oh, alright. So, with a successful luck check, it looks pretty iffy for a while, but you managed to make out with, some winnings. You actually get, $41 worth of winnings, from betting. And she does, pretty well herself. She gets a little bit more. She bet more on it. But you guys bet on the same bird, and you guys won. It's late into the morning. You guys didn't notice Baxter leave, but Baxter is gone now. The bartender said he left with some lady. A regular at the bar. Now, the night's getting old, morning's getting young. Baxter, she's like, right, well that was real exciting. Right, gonna come back to my place now? And she looks like she's not really willing to take no for an answer. Like, she looks pretty intent. Like, yeah, you're coming to my place, right?
Spent this moment like Baxter's having the best time of his life. It was just like, it would be rude to deny a request.
Right. And so you go back to her house. It's like a little shack kind of on the edge of town. And we're gonna leave you there. The rest of you guys, the band kind of winds down for the evening. It's late. It's probably 2 or 3 in the morning. What do you guys do? You guys go back to your hotel for the evening? You guys go out and do some other stuff? What do you guys do?
What condition is Lois in right now?
Yeah, I would like
Guys,
Lois
what are we doing?
Make me a con save. Or not a con, constitution.
What are we doing, guys? What? Great, I love it.
Oh boy.
Since we've been dancing, we
Already
noticed that
already.
Hunter's not much of a slacker when it comes to dancing. He knows what he's doing. But he's also, there's some attention focused on Lois.
I can't get out of the reading letter.
Oh no! Okay, there's a little brown bar at the top. Just drag it down, and then there's.
You can,
Oh, there it is. Okay. We're
This is
good, thank
the
you.
entire time.
I've only had 4 drinks. Oh yeah.
With a 2, she's danced most of it off. She's like maintained her pacing to be in the zone of just like
Dang.
perfect buzz / tipsy.
I'm drunk, but like the right kind of drunk.
The right kind of drunk. You've been able to maintain it to whatever your desired level is. This is feeling great. Let's have Sebastian actually also roll us on check. Just because he's been down in them a little bit. Is that a? I see that wince.
Yeah, that's a
successful win.
Oh, no.
his con is 50, so
Okay.
great.
Well,
had a good
Sebastian,
night.
however, is a little wasted. A little. Whee.
Yeah,
That's
he'll
how you
be a
guys are
little,
feeling.
Yeah, I think he'll be a little less pensive and quiet now. He'll be very dizzy and a bit more leery about everything.
Well,
So, that-
friends, I would suggest we keep this line going.
I agree. Keep it going, always. In fact,
I think the only thing you should keep going, Sebastian, is probably some water. Or maybe get
that's
some
fine.
food in your
Whiskey
stomach.
is my water.
Apparently tonight it is.
Oh, it certainly is.
I could go for another
is.
drink. It's been a bit.
I could too.
Continue. Lois, be careful, dear.
Oh, I'm fine.
So where should we move on
course
to?
you are.
Where else is good around here?
Hayden's gonna go to the nearest black individual that they see, and is gonna see if they can find a nice jazz bar.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he'd be able to point you out. He's like, oh, most of them are closed this time of night, but there's this one place down the road. Okay, he'll give you directions. They usually go till about dawn, especially because it's the weekend.
It's the weekend.
Yeah.
Didn't even know.
We're here for the one places of Australia.
Show us all of the little hole in the wall places, please.
Yes.
Yeah. So you guys are able to easily find out a jazz club, and you get there, and I know I have. There we go. So the speakeasy, not speakeasy. This title's called speakeasy. So this club's a little bit more, a little chill. They've got some chill jazz playing. Drinks are still flowing, but this place also serves late night food.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Their specialty at this place is kangaroo burgers.
I love kangaroo burgers in real life. That's great.
And so y'all can get some drinks, kangaroo burgers, and just however late you guys want to stay out. Stay out.
Lena,
And
do I
eventually,
get a kangaroo burger?
Yes.
Well, I'll try anything
yes.
once. I
Sebastian said yes, yes, kangaroo burger.
Two
Kangaroo burgers all around, I guess.
2 kangaroo burgers.
kangaroo burgers.
All around.
All right.
Eat
All right.
all around.
An ostrich burger, please.
2 each.
Yeah, we ate at ostrich burgers. Sorry, it's kangaroo night.
Oh no. Okay. Well.
Right.
Two kangaroos each. Yes.
All right. Who each? Well, you're hungry blokes. Sheila's. All right. She'll a bunch of kangaroo burgers come out with chips, fries, and marinade.
Mhm.
And it's good. It is hearty. It's greasy. It's everything you wanted at 4 a.m. after a night of drinking and dancing.
Brilliant.
Great
Yeah,
as well
I
because
think-
it's like the 1930s, so it's actually cooked pretty well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, I think by this point, Sebastian will have probably lost his jacket somewhere along the way.
Yes.
Like sleeves rolled up, like not looking his usual prim proper self, and is just like shoveling this kangaroo burger into his mouth and just drinking a pint, and is very much just different entirely.
Lois is laughing the whole time.
All right.
Look great,
lovely.
by the way. Straight and 2 at once. It's great. Like double kangaroo burger. It's delightful.
2 at once. Eat
2 at
one.
once.
2 at once.
Try it.
You should
Like,
do it.
smashed his burgers together, and he's got like 2 of them.
It's like, what?
Yeah, he just like got 2 of them together, squishes it, chucks some sauce in it, and he's just like,
Get the red sauce, put it in there.
very good. Needs more sauce.
I think Lois tries, but she doesn't smush them down enough, and so it's just like this horrible mess goes all over the plate, but she's laughing the whole time.
Yeah, Sebastian.
sauce
Gotta
all
like get
over
burger
her,
off her chin, yeah.
Yeah, Sebastian would be laughing. He'll pull out like a big handkerchief and just kind of like hold it with like a wobbling hand. Face. Face clean. Clean face. Good burgers.
Hunter sitting back. Ah, the new people. Always fun to watch.
Artie, you're a lovely man, by the way.
Yes, I am.
Scary to
Is
hate
this
and sometimes me, but lovely, Hunter, lovely.
was this the
Such-
part at which all of the jubilation comes out?
Yes, this is the part. And you're all brilliant, by the way. All of you are brilliant. You're so smart, the 2 of you. Absolutely amazing. And Hayden, you're a cracking lad.
You're a like Hayden will like grab his like shoulder. You're a great bloke.
I see you. An amazing pilot, by the way. Loved reading about you in the papers back home.
You actually read most of my stuff. Thank you. You know, I
Oh,
look forward to reading some of yours.
Trust me, mine is so much more boring.
How about that? Be pretty interesting.
Yes, well, I could tell you some very interesting things. Very interesting.
All right, and he'll like clap like the beer that he has, like in like gone proper British.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like putting it down.
Mhm. Right.
Here, Lois. Let me help you. Now smash your burger.
It's just flat now.
Very
Needs
flat.
more sauce.
It's hilarious. Everything is hilarious.
Lois is just so giggly. How about Lena? How is Lena doing at this lovely?
I think by this point she only had the 2 drinks and pretty much probably danced it off before they got here. But at this point, she's actually ordered herself a coffee instead,
Mhm.
and is
Coffee to go with
just
her kangaroo
enjoying-
burger.
yes,
There are 2 in front of everyone.
yeah. She's eaten like half of one.
Yeah.
And is just not sure what to do with the other, so she's just kind of like gradually throughout the evening she's been edging the plate like closer to the center of the table.
Uh-huh.
Just like
This
every
is
so often
table.
giving it another little nudge.
Uh-huh. Love it.
That's fair.
All right. Baxter. You get back to her place, and she insists you guys have one more drink before she says, going down under. And so I need you, at this point, having had several drinks, done some illegal gambling, I would like you to make me a con check.
I knew it was coming. What?
Yes. Yes.
Baxter, my boy!
Take it like maybe it was that snake liquor, but you feel like a boss tonight. You just have the greatest night. It is wild. It is crazy. This really is like one of the frontiers of the world. I had planned for you to like wake up the next morning in like a random field with no pants, but now, no, you remember everything. And you wake up before Sheila does, the next morning. she told you about this great place. Not like wake up, more like she passed out. After a while of having some more drinks, and she told you about this great place that does kangaroo burgers. And you're kind of hungry. You haven't eaten since the bar, and she's passed out. So, you go for kangaroo burger.
It actually sounds good.
Yeah, she didn't seem like the kind of chick who expected you to be around the next morning. And so, you guys it's now real late. Everyone's kind of getting sleepy. And you see Baxter walk into the bar looking... How does Baxter look? Is he chipper? How is Baxter feeling after this night?
There's no normal walk anymore. It's basically almost a dance in itself in his walk.
Okay.
Because right now is like the best day of his life.
Lois didn't realize Baxter was gone.
There's like 3 kangaroo burgers in the center of this table. It's not even touched. Look delicious. A little cold.
Baxter, your burgers came.
Oh,
where have you didn't meet them yet.
Wave him over.
We ordered some extra for you.
Slide a chair over for him.
Baxter happily takes the seat, plops down.
Slide him one of the burgers.
Thank you.
Squish them together, Baxter. Squish them.
Give him a,
Double kangaroo.
just give him a punch on the shoulder. Go back to eating.
I just very awkwardly follow Sebastian's example, just like to try to squish.
Add sauce. It helps when you squish it.
Am I doing it right?
You are, he says, but we'll hand you like the sauce and just be like, now smother it.
like just on top, or do I take the bun off?
Everywhere.
Just
sauce between those buns.
I think you'll be fine.
Do I just put sauce to the side? Are you sure? I don't think this is how it's accustomed how it's done here.
Just put the sauce in between the buns. Just get it right in there.
Okay.
Make sure there's plenty, and it will add to the flavor.
It's a little hard to get out.
Keep going. You'll be fine. Do you need some help?
No, I got it.
That's good. Yes.
By the time 6 a.m. runs around, you guys, the burgers have been eaten, the jazz club's like, we're closing for the day. Y'all are gonna have to leave.
Jazz never ends.
And has to sleep sometime.
Of course.
Gotta play tomorrow night.
Please go ahead and bring us the check.
Yep, they do. And it is very reasonable. You easily have enough money to pay for it with what Starkweather gave you guys. And you pay the check, you go back to your respective hotel rooms. Sebastian is the only one who wakes up late the next afternoon, hungover. And a letter has been, a message has been dropped off at the hotel for you. After someone arrived at 1 p.m. and was like, what do you mean? They got in only a few hours ago. I'll just give this to them when they wake up. The letter is saying that, excuse me, sorry. You have a letter saying that Moore would love for you to go speak with this person. He thinks he found more huskies. It took a lot of tracking down. He basically spent all morning and part of the afternoon looking for replacement sled dogs. Everything else has been ordered and is just waiting to get back to the ship. It's all part of it. But the sled dogs has been the hardest thing to reacquire. And he says he found this guy named Olaf Bjornsson, and he would love for you to kind of talk to him and see. Apparently he's a sled trainer of some renown. However, he retired several years ago, and he hasn't been on any expeditions or anything, and he's very attached to his dog, so he thinks he's going to need some convincing to let them go for his expedition. But it's pretty much the only shot you're going to have at getting one of your sleds into operation again. And so, he lives like the next town over. It's just a little train hop away. You guys can be there within the hour or two, and basically get there in time for, late afternoon. If that's what you'd like to do.
Now,
I
now
want to
Hunter,
meet new dogs.
Yes.
yeah, Hunter would not have slept. He would have
Okay.
walked everyone to their hotel rooms, specifically making sure that nonchalantly that Lena and Lois make it to their rooms,
Yeah.
and then he goes back to the ship.
The ship. Okay.
Goes back to the ship, and used to go on. So I will meet with Professor Moore, get the what he wants us to do. I will get talk to Margaret Jameson to see if she wants to come along with us, since their dog.
Yeah, Margaret has actually got some food poisoning the night before.
Okay.
When she was out that night, and so she's not feeling very well.
Right.
But she says my dogs are really well trained, and so they will cooperate with pretty much any team. I'm used to having to deal with multiple teams of dogs. So they'll
I'll
be
get whatever advice she wants me to look for.
because she's
Yeah.
sick. So
Yeah, whatever pointers she can give me when I go check these dogs out. What I should look for, what
Yes.
to be wary of and stuff.
she'll be like, Lois should know she spent a good amount of time with him while she's on the ship, and she'll just give you like a small list that she's written out. And then she kind of just her room.
I
Don't
hold her
worry,
hair.
I have a skill for dogs.
You do. You have a skill for dogs. And so late that afternoon or mid-afternoon, you guys head out to go speak to this Olaf Bjornsson about his doggos. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session. Get ready to get
Damn,
some
all right.
replacement dogs. Doggos!
Nice.
So,
Here we go.
you guys apprehended the saboteur! And nothing else terrible's gonna go wrong on this expedition, right?
Nope.
Figured it all out,
Smooth
guys.
sailing from here on. That's it. Yep, we're good
We're
to
so
go.
Yeah.
happy. We're having
we have
fun.
solved Mountains of Madness. We're
You
good.
figured it all out.
We said we
Didn't
were
make
going to
it
win
to
the game
Antarctica
today,
yet.
and we did.
You did. Won the game before you even got to Antarctica. I must have just not played it right as a DM. It's fine. But we're gonna go around.
Go ahead and give us the XP now.
Okay, yeah, sure. After the session. But we are going to go around and say who we are, what your favorite part of the episode was, and where we can find you online, because you all are fantastic people. And we're going to start with Renee.
Hi, I'm Renee, and I've had a great time today, which I always feel like is an oxymoron because I come expecting for terrible things to happen, but burgers are great. I love playing with this group, but I really have to shout out the burger scene, but I think my favorite moment was when the bomb was kind of outed and Sebastian and Hayden were running around through the halls going bomb, bomb, bomb.
Like that episode of Batman.
Yep.
Yes. And of course, so many other people on the ship have no clue what was going on, so it was great to witness that from outside. I'm Renee Rhodes. You can find me on Twitter at RayDNR. I am a freelance writer and social media manager, so I do a lot of gaming stuff and other articles as well. I also have a podcast called Fate and the Fable Maidens, which is an all-women, family-friendly actual play podcast that I have a lot of fun with. You can find it at FateFMcast on social media or at FateFMcast.com. I also stream pretty regularly on my own channel now as well, which I am excited about. And then I stream on Nerd Immersion on alternating Mondays, here on Tuesdays, and on Scraticus Academy playing Dynama for Weave, which is a playset I wrote for the game. So, yeah, I have a lot of fun.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Lois was lovely. And speaking of lovely, we're going to go down to Crumpler. Who are you? Find you. What was my part?
Hello, everyone. I am Crypto64. Gosh, favorite part. It would be very easy to say like the entire night with Baxter, but overall, it was just I just love just seeing everyone's interactions like at the bar in general. Just seeing like where it's like everyone just finally just now like tensions are gone, and whereas everyone was finally where we can be fun, and it's just definitely to see everyone role play that, and just where it's like, oh, this is the fun side of these characters, and I just like, this is fun.
Excellent.
Probably be the last time that will happen, but hey.
No, you guys won Cthulhu, remember? That's fine.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that's good. Was there supposed to be 16 episodes? I don't think that's part of the contract. Either way,
yeah.
I am Crumpler64. You can find me at Twitter at Crumpler64. You also find me on Twitch at Crumpler64 as well, where if you do not find me on the weekday streams, you can always find me on every Sunday night. I DM an all-girl campaign where they are currently going through Curse of Strahd, and they call themselves the Lovely Lady Crump. So shout out to them and any in the chat.
Love it. It's fantastic. Speaking of fantastic, we have Jimersion.
Hey everyone, I'm Jimersion, Jim Moreno. I'm a geek content creator. Been creating content since 2003. I publish through my Patreon, my Twitch, my YouTube, and you've probably read some of my articles there on Geek and Sundry. And let's see, tonight's favorite moment would have to be finding the getting Henning caught, captured, and cornered. Yeah, that was a really good moment. Took a lot of stress off of Hunter, and who felt like he was kind of slacking on his job just a little bit. But not really realizing that things were out of his control. And then he got control back and fixed everything. So, yeah, no more troubles for the rest of the trip.
No, done. All done. You guys won Call of Cthulhu. Next, 11 episodes are just gonna be this is a nice, interesting ice specimen. And this, look how awesome this specimen is. Speaking of awesome specimens,
where did this stuffed penguin end up?
Find out next week.
Yeah, the penguin is now dressed in what? How many?
A top hat,
how many accessories?
No, he's got a full tuxedo now.
Excellent.
Yeah,
that's fine.
So,
I am Jess, Little Cup of Joe on Twitch and on Twitter. You can find me right here on Encounter Roleplay twice a week, alongside Pro, in fact. Here today, and then on Saturday evenings for Unrestful Hearts, an original system that Grant Ellis has created and is taking us through. It's very interesting. On my own channel, you can catch me GMing some very anime nonsense. There is a Ryutama campaign alternating Sundays called Promise Tree that is very JRPG styled and very cute and wholesome and kind of the opposite of all of this. And then I do a monthly Monster of the Week stream that is anime kids with weird powers hunt ghosts. That's all you really need to know. That's the pitch. And favorite moment, honestly, we had some real good character stuff going on in the bar scene. That was beautiful. I liked that a lot.
Excellent. Yes, I liked it a lot too. Speaking of people I like a lot, Pro!
Oh. Thank you for having me. It was really good today. I really enjoyed it. It was super fun. Stuff's happening with Hayden now. We can slosh some stuff off and kind of feel good. As was said by Joe here, you can find me here playing on Restful Hearts. Super fun, all that good jazz. You can also catch me on my own stuff, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram, all under the same name. I do 15 games a week, all that good stuff. I also have a GoFundMe going because of, life and issues and things like that, which is gofundme.com/ProRestarter. Give it a retweet if nothing else. I really appreciate it. And my fun part today was just the good cop, cookie cop.
Cookie cop.
Cookie cop, yeah. It was really good. Also put smooches and ice on a t-shirt. I want to see it.
Yes, smooches and ice. I like Cookie Cup. You need Cookie Cup badges now.
Mhm.
It was an effective method, and it actually paid off really well.
DM.
And last but certainly not least, we have the other Cookie Cup. Hello, Howard.
Yeah, no, that was really, really fun. So many good moments in that episode. Like I said, seeing kind of each of the characters come out a bit more and kind of see all the actual other sides of them was brilliant. I have quite a few favorite moments. I guess if I've got to hone in on it, definitely the good cop moment. That was brilliant. Really had a lot of fun role playing that and running around. That was brilliant as well. It was good to kind of show that less calm side and also to get to know Hayden more. And aside from that, also, it was really cool for the bar scene. But one of my favorite moments was probably a smaller one, which was basically Lena and Lois sort of flying off about the dogs and what happened with them. That was really cool to see them sort of take a step forward and just absolutely go in on this guy. So that was really fun. But yeah, aside from that, I'm Hollowtail. You can find me on YouTube at Hollowtail, where I do RPG analysis and breakdown videos and sort of try and make things accessible for new players. And on top of that, I'm on Twitter at Hollowtail. So always happy to talk.
Awesome. And then there's me. I'm Laugh Love Lindy on Twitch's, Twitter's, all the social medias. I play in /DM about a dozen games or so a week. Depends on the week. I'm gonna be, if you like Call of Cthulhu, I'm gonna be playing Call of Cthulhu. I get to be so relaxed as the DM because I know what's gonna happen, and I'm like, oh, this is. But as a player, it's much more stressful, and I get to experience that every Wednesday right here from 2 to 5 Eastern, and it's super fun. I remember I just made a deal with Nyarlathotep last week, so that can only end well. And starting this week on my channel, I'm going to be showcasing a mini mouse guard campaign starting at Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern. I've got the cutest little mouse, and she wants to be a pirate when she grows up, and it's adorable. Yeah, it's a good deal. It seems like a good deal to you. Of course, it's Will. Made it. But yeah, so mini mouse guard campaign, and in about an hour, I'm going to be DMing Mist of Ravenloft, which is the first and second edition Ravenloft modules, bumped up to 5th. It's super spooky. So if you want to keep the spook going, this wasn't very spooky today because y'all won Call of Cthulhu and nothing bad's gonna happen. But yeah, that's about it for me. Just follow me on Twitter. You can see when I'm going live where. And I think, don't quote me on this, I think Teenagers from Outer Space might also be this week, and our once a monthly campaign that's super duper fun. It's like a Saturday morning cartoon, and it's awesome. But definitely be here this time next week for more Beyond the Mountains of Madness because it's awesome and they won, so nothing else is gonna go wrong at all. So tune in for happy fun times with the smooches and maybe a little Cthulhu. And we'll see you guys later.
Oh, yeah.
Bye.